because they don't like look at it with open eyes or anything like that. But so I'm gonna do that. My channel name is Alonzo Beckham. Just let me know when you're in, and I'll queue up and I'll show you what I mean. And then after that, we'll do a replay and I'll kind of tell you what I'm thinking, and I'll be able to better demonstrate what I'm saying here. And then I'm gonna watch you do a Combat League set or two, and we're gonna have a look at it, and we're gonna see what else we can work on. Everything that we just went over, though, remember we went over meaties, jailing, footsies. These are 3 fundamental things that you can practice. It's not flashy, but these are like the building blocks that you can build, that you need to build if you're going to beat these motherfuckers from Rift. If you're going to beat me, if you're going to beat these motherfuckers in Combat Cabana, if you're going to beat anybody in any competitive setting, it's going to be through these fundamentals. I promise you that.
And also have to do like the delay too as well.
Yeah. You know, you don't want to keep doing the same wake up constantly. You want to keep them off balance. You want to keep them guessing. My name, Alonzo Beckham on YouTube. ALONZO BECKHAM.
Alright. Just send me to like PlayStation so I actually can type it up.
Okay. Want me just to type it out to you?
Yeah.
Alright, who do I got? Well, you know, the Combat League's full with a bunch of, like, scrubbos these days. Who is this guy? Oh, the Borrelio. That's a shitty collector with shitty Wi-Fi that I am not going to bother with. I used to sweat with him, like, months ago. I'm not going to sweat up with him in that laggy shit anymore. Because fuck that. But, nah, Combat League's full with a bunch of scrubbos these days. So it should be easy to find something where I can demonstrate this. Hopefully we play against a Cordal so I can kind of really illustrate what I mean here.
Have you matched to different like role players, Bixel?
What's up?
Have you matched to like high player?
Oh fuck yeah!
Role player?
I beat Honeybee in Combat League. I've beaten like Emperor Aztec. I've beaten some big players in tournaments. I beat Mufasa in ESL. I beat M25 Blackout. I've beaten FGC Vendetta. You know, it's any given day, any given fight, man. Like, but no, I compete. I compete with all these motherfuckers. So I mean, it's not.
Heavy like.
Yes! Oh my god, it's a Cordal. Yeah, I've never beaten Hayate. Oh my god, it's a fucking Cordal. No, it's a Jax. Never mind. Oh, that's unfortunate. You probably went from Cordal to Jax because of he's been checked by standing one too many times. Not that the Jax is really any better. I mean, he has some shit where you can get in. He has like a back forward 2 and a back forward 2 grab and like shit like that. But you can down 4 and down 1 check that. You know, especially if they're thirsty.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, I'm fighting against a Sub-Zero player. A Sub-Zero.
That's why I hate Jax player. Well, I mean, I respect Jax players, but I hate playing against them because once they get going, it's hard to stop that momentum because you got to read all their staggers and shit. And if they're in command grab, it's a little harder.
Yeah, that's true.
But they have to go through hell and back just to get in on you.
Right now, I'm like fighting against a Nightwolf in ranked right now, but he has like, I was thinking he's playing Sub-Zero, but as he has like the Sub-Zero icon card and also background too, but he's playing Nightwolf.
Oh, it doesn't kill there.
Bitch, I knew he was gonna back up and do that fucking blast, because they all fucking do it, and so you fucking roll, and then you fucking do the fatal blow to get the armor. Like, they all fucking do it. They all fucking do it, dude. All Jax players are the same, I swear to God.
Yeah.
Now, we're going to go back and we're going to look at that one. I didn't really demonstrate it that well, but I'm not sure if you saw. I did back 1-3 to generate space, and he knew I staggered that to generate space, so then he down forward to check my back 2. I'm not sure if you saw it or not. But I'll go back to show you what I mean. So, I have an example, it's just not me, but it gets the job done nonetheless. I did standing 1 there to check his any moves that his forward 2 or any moves he wanted to do coming in on that knockdown, because he was too far away to really effectively meeting me with it.
Right.
And here I'm not really scared of fatal blow or anything, even though it's an option because life lead.
Yeah.
I did back 2 there, even though I was out of range at the time, because I was aiming at where I thought he was going to be, because I thought he was going to move forward. Which I was correct.
But he switched to Nightwolf or Shiva on me.
Alright, we already had a good enough example where I don't need to do a whole lot of KL, but I will, Was that game 1, or did I win the first one already? I won the first one already, I lose track of fucking time.
Yeah, you won the first set against Jackson then.
Yep, so that's so I already have a spot where I can show you an example of this by showing one replay, so thankfully I don't have to go back and do a whole lot there. We're gonna go back and show you the first fight, and I'm gonna show you just an example of a check.
Alright.
I'm gonna do this in slow motion, and also another way to get better is to watch your games in slow motion. Obviously, don't do it in slow motion so you can catch everything that's going on, so you can try to get a better idea of what you were thinking. Alright, so here I anticipate him taking his turn back with 4-3 on block, because that's what all Jax players do. And I up 2 and I get a combo off that. I keep him zoned out with the fans right now because it's fucking Jax. What the fuck can he do? I jump and I flutter there. I'm thinking that he's going to move forward. I don't think he's going to be in the air, but I recover pretty well with that. Do a combo there because he has full defensive bar. And I want to try to get a break. I back up anticipating the roll. He rolls right into me. I get a punish there. That's just me making the read, looking at his bars. I get a full corner combo off that. I do a leap because I think he's going to wake up 3, and I want to try to fish that punish out. I do an input error. He checks with down 4, down 1 into the tick throw. I think this is where he kind of mobs me for a little bit. Does a stagger there. I'm just not adapting to the pressure fast enough. He gets another command grab. I wake up 2 because I think he's going to press again, but I'm wrong. He's patient there. He gets a full combo. I'm surprised he doesn't fatal blow here to close the health lead, but he still has got the pressure nonetheless. I know I'm free there. He's -2. I down 4, and I special cancel into low van to try to create some space and get him the fuck off me. I'm really scared of fatal blow there. He jumps in. He doesn't take his turn back after the jump 4, and I throw. That's the round.
Yeah.
But here are the checks. Here. I do that degenerate special cancel because I know he's going to fall for it. I get too thirsty there. He rolls and gets a full punish. He turns the tables a little bit. I do a break because I don't want him to get too much damage out of that. I play the pressure game for a while. I know from there he's -7. Right there. I'm going to pause right there. After that, I took my turn back with back 1-3 to create distance. And I do that to see if I can catch him off balance. He sees that stagger, and he thinks, okay, I'm right in range of back 2. I'm going to check with down 4. Do you see that?
Yeah.
He checked me there, stopped it, kept his pressure up. That's a check in a nutshell. You just gotta look at characters to see what their most effective pokes are. I don't need to see any more. This Jack was kind of garbo. And now I'm going to just take a look at... did you do a match as well?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna go to my combat. Did you win?
Yeah, I won against Nightwolf, and then I won like the first set, and then I lost. Cause like the guy was trying against with Nightwolf the first game on ranked. He was doing he was doing like he wasn't doing like the combo like mix-ups, but he's trying to do like the 4-2-1, but didn't try and confirm the mix-ups. Didn't confirm that mix-ups with Nightwolf.
Alright, I'm watching your match now on my stream. We're gonna watch against your Nightwolf here. I'm not looking for anything specific. I'm just looking just to see mistakes, anything you could try to work on, shit like that. Okay, he opens up with back 4. You get a good punish in with back 2 if you push him back. You keep that going. Understandable. You hit him with a slide. I'm not sure why he tried to overhead there. He's not hitting anybody from that distance. You keep pressure. He lets go a block. You convert. You back 1. Do that. Well timed. Too slow on the meaty, but he was holding block anyway. But you do eventually get a throw. Faked him out, okay. You overcommit and get a little thirsty. He hits you with the overhead. You missed a really easy punish there, by the way. You still took the round, but that was a very easy punish. Like, you standing 2 there, like, I'd use standing 1 because I think it's a little bit faster until you can get a little more comfortable with punishes on that.
Yeah, I need to practice that part. I need to practice that part.
You need to practice punishing a little bit.
Yeah, I need to practice more with punish. And also delay too. I need to practice delay too as well.
What, you mean like doing meaties on delayed wake-ups?
Yeah, if my opponent trying like do like buns like back 4 or back 4 or back 2, depending on what character buns they have.
I'm gonna say, I'm gonna tell you this, Brian. There's no logical reason to block low on Nightwolf, and here's why. Everything that he has is either a mid or a high. The only low that I can think of that he has is a sweep, and if he sweeps you, okay, so fucking what? It doesn't do a lot of damage. And then he has a string where he goes a mid into low. But the thing is, he has to do the mid before he goes to the low. And so if you see the mid, then you know then to go down and block low. You can do that on reaction. You don't need to block low proactively because the mid's always going to precede that. And then in between when he does the mid and the low, then and only you have enough time to go down. Really, just by blocking low and trying to protect yourself from something that you can protect yourself from on reaction when they do that actual string, you're setting yourself up for more damage by opening yourself up to the overhead. There's no reason to block really low on Nightwolf that I can see.
Right.
That's just matchup and like pro tip knowledge though, so. He's really afraid of your back too, and for a good reason.
Yeah.
Ooh, a bad conversion there. Gives him life. Oh. You did a check there. He did standing 4. He tried to come in with back 1. You checked him with standing 1. You just gotta believe.
Yeah.
Not sure if you saw that.
Yes, I saw it right now.
Too slow. But the MK gods bless you with a mash on hit there, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
But you saw how you were too slow on that meaty?
Yeah, I need to practice on that part. I need to practice like few things right there. Few things and also a lot of things to practice, like the footsies and also.
All right, so pop quiz. What were the 3 main things we went over today?
Footsies, delay, and also
footsies, meaties, jails. Footsies, meaties, jails. That's what we're going to go over. That's what I want you to try to work on as you do these Combat League matches. Tomorrow I'm going to show you how you can drill this individually by yourself using the AI. And from there, I want you just to take off after I show you that. Are you going to be on tomorrow?
Yeah, I'll be on tomorrow.
Alright, so tomorrow I'm going to show you how to drill all this shit using the AI. Except for, you can't really drill footsies with AI, but you can drill meaties. You can drill jailing too. So you can drill both. I'm going to show you how to drill those, and then from there, if you just take maybe 15 minutes to an hour a day practicing that and just being mindful of it, you're going to see your game improve by leaps and bounds by just improving on those fundamentals. With that said, that's all for today's lesson. I know that was a lot to take in, and I know that I seem to get really impatient at times. That's not me being impatient, that's just me trying to get through the lesson. Just bear with me. I'm always more than happy to teach and help you out. And, yep, that's all for today. Do you have any questions for me?
No, I'm good. Think so.
Alright, man. Well, just get to it, man, and like I said, keep at it, man. You'll be a competitor in no time. Fighting games are hard. Fighting games are hard. They're going to be the hardest games that you ever play at a high level. Trust me, they're not easy. So it's a grind. Trust me, I've been there. I'm still there to an extent. So, yeah, you have a good one, man.
Yeah, you too.